Hello friends, welcome to wifistudy.com, one-stop destination for all competitive exams. Friends, today in this topic, we will cover up the nuclear and thermal power station in India. In English, in our previous video, we made it this in Hindi, and right now we are making this video in English. Okay, friends. So this is very important topic as you can see. If you analyze the last 10 year of your paper, you will get to understand that this topic is very important and definitely one or two questions will be asked from this topic frequently, okay, in any exam. So you get to understand about this topic, and I will give you the only the important thing or the important content related to this topic that is very beneficial for your exam, and that will definitely help you in your exam. Friends, if you want to study from the Wi-Fi study app, you can download this app from the Google Play Store, and in that app you will get a daily current affairs GK test in Hindi and in English, both the formats. Friends, if you have any query or doubt, or if you want to make any special video for your exam, please email us at support@wifistudy.com. So friends, you can see here that there are lots of static GK topic, and we covered up the 9 topic. Okay, first to 9th, and today we are going to cover up the 10th topic, that is nuclear and thermal power station in India. Okay, so slowly we covered up all the topics of the static GK, and today we reached to the 10th topic. So friends, firstly I will give you about some basic information about the nuclear energy, uranium, about the electricity, about the energy. Then we proceed towards the nuclear power and thermal power station. Friends, firstly you get to understand that what is energy. Okay, what is the use of energy? We use energy to make electricity. Electricity is very important for any nation, for any country. Okay, so if we talk about the electricity, how to make electricity and what are the sources of electricity, you will get that there are two sources. First is the renewable sources, and another is the non-renewable sources of electricity. What are renewable sources? Renewable sources are those sources which can be reused. Okay, for example, wind, biogas, solar, hydroelectric, etc. Okay, these all are renewable sources of energy, and they can be reused. And non-renewable means that they cannot be reused. Okay, single time they can be used and they produce electricity. For example, thermal, and second, nuclear. If we talk about the thermal is a very thermal electricity is the major source of electricity for India. Okay, 72% of our total energy is made by the thermal. There are three type of thermal power plants, like diesel based and gas based. Okay, and another one is the coal based. Okay, so in India, 72% of the electricity is made by the thermal, and the total installed capacity of electricity in India is nearby 3 lakh megawatt. Okay, out of which only 6780 megawatt is made by the nuclear, which is nearby 2% of the total. So if we talk about all these sources of the energy, the most important for your exam is the nuclear energy. The 80% probability of asking the question is from the nuclear section. Okay friends, so you need to understand only the nuclear energy. You don't need to go into the depth of the thermal or renewable sources of energy or any other, wind, solar. Okay, these are not important for your exam. The only important for your exam is the nuclear energy, the nuclear plants, where it is. The majority of the question is asked like that. They will give you the name of the nuclear plant, and they will ask you about the state in which this nuclear plant is installed. Or if they want to make some tough section of the tough question from the nuclear, they will ask about the country which is collaborated or which helped India to make that nuclear power plant. Okay, so these are the important questions that can be framed from the nuclear section, and I will tell you more about the nuclear, so that if any other question can be asked, you will definitely able to understand and make that question easy. Okay friends, so let's start from the nuclear. So nuclear and thermal power station in India. Firstly, we'll cover up all the nuclear related things and across the globe, across India. Okay, so let's talk about the history of the nuclear energy in India first. In 1974, government established Department of Energy. The head of the Department of Energy is, who is the head of the Department of Energy? PM of the country. Okay, right now Narendra Modi is the head of the atomic energy. Right, head of the atomic energy. This is the first question. Okay, and that time 1954 government established Department of Energy and they made Atomic Energy Commission to prepare a plan for atomic energy. Okay, they made a Department of Energy in which a commission is made. The work of that commission is to prepare a plan for atomic energy, and they made, in India there are three policies or three stage policy for the atomic energy, that is nuclear power program. First stage is pressurized heavy water reactors. In pressurized heavy water reactors, using uranium, you everybody know that uranium is very important, and the nuclear energy uranium is majorly used. Okay, the recent technology is thorium. Okay, we'll talk about the thorium later on, but right now you need to understand only the uranium. So using natural uranium as a fuel and while generating electricity, producing plutonium 239 as byproduct, which is a weapon grade material. Okay, if we use the first stage, that is pressurized heavy water reactors, we will use uranium as a fuel for generating electricity, and in that a substance is made, that is plutonium 239, which is a weapon grade material which can be used for making a weapon also. Okay, that's why peaceful use of the uranium or the nuclear energy is preferable. Okay, second is the fast breeder reactor. In fast breeder reactor, they produce fissile material. You need to understand what is fissile. First of all, fissile means sustaining a material which is capable of sustaining a nuclear fission chain reaction. And what is fission? Everybody knows that breaking one atom into two or more parts. Okay, breaking one thing into the two or more parts is a fission. And what is fusion? Joining two or more things into a single thing is a fusion. Okay, so they produce, in the second stage fast breeder reactor, they produce a fissile material which is capable of producing a fission reaction, and then it consumes. Okay, they have a high neuron economy such as uranium 238 or thorium 232. So you need to understand that in the second stage, okay, uranium 238 is used, and in first stage plutonium 239 is made. Okay, and thorium 232. In the third stage, that is the thorium based reactor, that is the most advanced technology in the field of nuclear. Okay, in which thorium 232 and uranium 233 is used. Friends, you don't need to get into the details of the three stages of a nuclear power program. The only thing you need to understand is the which uranium is used in which stage. Okay, if you give the UPSC paper, then it is only important for you. Otherwise, in the rest of the paper, nobody will ask you about these things. Okay, so I will tell you about the history and atomic energy policies and each and everything which is important for you. Okay, friends, so you don't need to get into the details of it, you only need to understand the upper portion of it. So these are the three stages of our atomic energy policy. Now thorium, what is the thorium? Thorium is a silvery white metal found 4 times more abundant than that of uranium in India. Okay, so it is thorium is a silvery white metal which is found 4 times more than uranium, and in India the largest reserve of thorium is there. That is across the 30% of the overall thorium is in India, and India is having the most advanced information and technology in the field of thorium based reactor research. So India is having the 30% of the total uranium of the globe, and so that's why India is having the most advanced information technology or research in using the thorium. So this is thorium. And now uranium. The biggest producer of the uranium is Kazakhstan. then Canada, then Australia. Okay, and the biggest reserve of uranium is in Australia. So you need to learn this. Okay, who is the biggest producer and where is the biggest reserve? The highest nuclear electricity installed capacity of US is 1 lakh megawatt. It means US is producing 1 lakh megawatt electricity by using nuclear energy. Okay, and India is having a 6780 megawatt electricity. So India is right now producing this much of electricity from nuclear energy. So you can feel the difference between the two. Okay, and the largest percentage contribution of electricity from nuclear energy is France. France is having the largest contribution of electricity from nuclear, that is 77%. France have a 77% electricity from nuclear source. Okay, India or Asia's first nuclear power plant was Apsara reactor, which is made with the help of UK in 1956 in India. And India is having, and this nuclear power is the fourth largest source of electricity in India after thermal, hydroelectric, renewable sources of electricity. Okay, as I told you before, only the 2% of our total electricity is produced from the nuclear. Okay, number one is thermal, second hydroelectric, third renewable sources of energy, and fourth is nuclear. So let's study about the nuclear power plants in India, where it is, and let's discuss which are the states in which these nuclear power plants are installed. Okay, so first is the Narora atomic power plant. It is in UP. Okay, you only need to learn is about the state where is the nuclear power plant. Okay, the majority of the question asked in our previous paper is only this. Okay, they will give you the name of the nuclear power plant, and you need to give the name of the state where it is installed. Okay, so first is in Narora atomic power plant. It is in UP. Second, Rawatbata atomic power plant. It is in Rajasthan. Okay, it is in Rajasthan, Kota. One of the district of Rajasthan is the Kota. Okay, it is made on Chambal River, and it is made with association with Canada. Okay, Canada. Rawatbata is made with the help of Canada. Third, Tarapur atomic power plant. It is in Maharashtra, and it is the biggest and the oldest power plant. Okay, it is the biggest power plant of India, Tarapur, and it is made with the collaboration of the USA, and it is similar to the Fukushima Daiichi reactor. Where it is, Fukushima Daiichi reactor is in Japan on Honshu Island. On Honshu Island. Okay, so this is so there was a tragedy also happened in Fukushima Daiichi reactor. Because of that, there was a disaster happened, and this was the second disaster which happened because of the nuclear energy or the radiation. Okay, so Tarapur is the biggest and the oldest power plant of India, and it is in Maharashtra. You only need to understand that only the two reactors, only the two power plants, that is Rajasthan power plant is made with the help of Canada, and this Tarapur is made with the help of USA. All the rest of the power plant, that is four. These are the two power plants. One is made indigenously. Okay, indigenously, and the rest of the four are made with the help of USSR or Russia. Okay, so you don't need to remember that where it is and which country helped this. You only need to understand. Only need to learn is the Rajasthan. Canada helped Rajasthan, and USA helped Tarapur. That is Maharashtra. Okay. So, and the rest of the power plant are made with the help of USSR or Russia. Kakrapur atomic power plant. It is in Gujarat. As I told you, it is developed with the help of USSR. Okay, Kakrapur. It is in Gujarat. Kakrapur. Kalpakam and Kudankulam. These are the two places. Kalpakam and Kudankulam, and these two have a very similar name. So you don't need to confuse about the Kakrapur and this Kalpakam. Okay, Kalpakam and Kudankulam. These two places are in Tamil Nadu, and they both have an atomic power plant. Okay, and the Kalpakam is the first indigenously constructed nuclear power plant. And the another name of the Kalpakam is Indira Gandhi atomic power plant. Another is Kaiga atomic power plant. It is in Karnataka. Kaiga, Karnataka. You can associate both the names. and it is made with a collaboration with the Russia, and there was a mass protest over that issue. Okay, that's why this Kaiga atomic power plant was frequently asked in our previous paper also. This and another seven, and the last is Kundakulam atomic power plant. It is in Tamil Nadu, and it is also made with the help of Russia, and there was also a mass protest over that atomic power plant. Okay, so Kundakulam and Kalpakam both are in Tamil Nadu. Kaiga is in Karnataka. Kakrapur is in Gujarat. Tarapur is in Maharashtra. Rawat Bhata is in Rajasthan, and Narora is in UP. Okay, these are the 7 power plants that you need to learn. Okay, there are some few sites which are identified and are in construction. They are okay. They are under construction. They are under construction. Okay. So first is Jetapur atomic power plant. Jetapur atomic power plant is in Maharashtra. Very important. Okay. There was a huge protest over this atomic power plant. So that's why this is very important, and the France is the country which is helping us in making this power plant. Jetapur is in Maharashtra, and France is helping us for making this power plant. Okay. Second, Kovoda. Kovoda is in Andhra Pradesh. Kovoda atomic power plant, Andhra Pradesh. US is helping in that. Mittivardi, it is in Gujarat. Okay, Mittivardi. Kovoda and Mittivardi. Both these atomic plants are made with the help of US. Hajipur and Kundakulam. Hajipur is in West Bengal, and Russia is helping in this project. And Kundakulam, as I told you before, Kundakulam, there is already a power plant which is working in Kundakulam. It is in Tamil Nadu. Kundakulam and Kalpakam, 2 places in Tamil Nadu. Okay. So Kundakulam, there is another power plant which is in under construction in Tamil Nadu. Kundakulam, and it is also made with the help of Russia. So Kundakulam and Hajipur with the help of Russia, and the rest Mittivardi and Kovoda, these 2 are made with the help of US. Okay, and Jetapur is made with the help of France. So all these are the important things that you need to understand and you need to remember. This is important for your exam. So now disaster. There are few disasters which was happened because of the nuclear energy, because of the power plant. First is the Chernobyl disaster. It is in Ukraine. This is the biggest disaster which was happened because of the atomic power plant. Chernobyl disaster. It was spread over Western USSR of Europe also. Okay. And another one is the Fukushima Daiichi reactor. As I told you, it is in Honshu Island, Japan, and it was happened few years back, and there was a lot of loss of the life and the property because of this nuclear power plant. And now use of the atom bomb. As you understand that atomic energy can also be used to make a bomb, that is atom bomb. Okay, so it was used once in the Second World War by US. So on 6 August 1945, it was put on the Hiroshima, and the name of that bomb is the Little Boy. This is the toughest question that can be asked from the nuclear energy. Okay, what is the name of the first bomb which was used by the USA? Okay, or the second bomb, Hiroshima Nagasaki bomb. So the name of the first Hiroshima bomb was Little Boy. Okay, and it was placed by using Boeing B-29, and it killed nearby 70,000 to 1.40 lakh people. Okay, so only important is the name of the atom bomb and the date, 6th August and 9th August, Hiroshima, then Nagasaki. And in 9th August 1945, Fat Man was the name of that bomb, and it killed nearby 1.3 lakh to 2.46 lakh people. And in the 3 days of span, okay, nearby 7.5 lakh people died because of these atom bombs. Okay, so Little Boy and Fat Man, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now nuclear experiment. The first nuclear experiment was did by the USA in 1945 with the name of the Trinity. The code name of that nuclear experiment was Trinity, and it was done in 1945. And nuclear test site in India. India also did 2 times nuclear tests. First time, both times it was did in the Pokhran. It is in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. Okay, so first nuclear test was did in 1974 with the code name of Smiling Buddha. and that project is headed by the Raja Ramanna. Okay, this is important for you that when India conducted its first nuclear test, 1974, with the code name of Smiling Buddha and headed by the Raja Ramanna. Okay, these are one of the toughest questions that can be asked. And second nuclear test was Shakti 1 and Shakti 2, headed by the APJ Abdul Kalam. The code name was Shakti 1 and Shakti 2. Okay, and it was headed by the APJ Abdul Kalam. There is another institute of, there is a nodal agency, or we can say that it is not a nodal agency, it is a Apex Institute which conduct the nuclear research in India. Okay, so name of that is Baba Atomic Research Center, Homi Jahangir Baba. Okay, BARC, Baba Atomic Research Center. It is the Apex Institute or the center which is working in atomic energy. Now some international nuclear watchdog. Okay, there is one organization named International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency. This is the nuclear watchdog. Nuclear watchdog means they have a responsibility to watch over the globe that what is happening in the atomic energy sector. Which country is making atomic energy for civil purpose, for military purpose? Which country is making nuclear bomb, and to restrict that country to further test the nuclear experiment. So these all are the work of the IAEA. Okay, very important organization and working very greatly in the field of nuclear energy. And its headquarters is in Vienna. Vienna is in Austria. And the idea of the IAEA, okay, was the idea of IAEA is of DDE, Dwight D. Eisenhower. He was a US president and he was the first US president who came to India. Okay, he was the first US president. Nearby 6 US presidents came to India. The first was DDE, Dwight D. Eisenhower, second Jimmy Nixon, third Jimmy Carter, fourth Clinton, fifth George Bush, and last was Barack Obama. So only the 6 US presidents arrived in India till now. Okay, so first was DDE, Dwight D. Eisenhower. He coined the term. He was the idea of IAEA was brainchild of him. Now, director of IAEA. Who is the director of IAEA? Important question for your UPSC and SSC exam. That is Yukio Amano. Yukio Amano is the head of the IAEA. Yukio Amano. Now, I will tell you more about some treaties or some organization which are important for you. That first is the NPT, Non-Proliferation Treaty. Okay, first is the Non-Proliferation Treaty. You heard about this name previously also. NPT, very important name. It was made in 1964, come into effect in 1970. The aim of this NPT is prohibiting nuclear experiment by non-nuclear weapon states. Who are the non-nuclear weapon states? Apart from the 5 countries which did their nuclear experiment previously before 1968, that the name of that nations are UK, US, France, Russia and China. Russia and China. These are the 5 nuclear weapon states. Okay, they did their nuclear experiment before 1968, and that's why they are known as nuclear weapon states. And these 5 nations are the permanent member of the Security Council also, United Nations Security Council also. Okay, so what is the NPT? Aim of the NPT? Prohibiting nuclear experiment by non-nuclear weapon states. Second, prohibiting the nuclear technology transfer for military purpose. Okay, they want to use this technology only for the civil purpose. Okay, these are the aim of the NPT. The member or the parties signed NPT are 190 nations. Okay, the important non-member of this treaty are India, Pakistan, Israel, North Korea and Sudan. These are the 5 nations which didn't sign NPT. They didn't sign NPT. Okay, that's why they did their nuclear experiment. India did their nuclear experiment in 1974 and 1998. Pakistan did in 1998. There was a scientist named A.Q. Khan of Pakistan, which transferred this technology to the North Korea also. So they did this experiment in 2006, 2009. They left NPT in 2003. And about Israel, is a opaque. Opaque means it is unclear about the Israel nuclear experiment program. Anybody don't know about their experiment. Okay, how many atom bombs they have or how many atom bombs they made, that is totally unclear and opaque. Okay, so there is a six-party talk also. There is a six-party talk. Or it is a, what is a six-party talk? It is a group of six countries consisting of US, Japan, Russia, China, North and South Korea, establishing to discuss the safety of a nuclear North Korean nuclear arsenal. Okay, so these are the six countries which are talking about the safety of a nuclear arsenal of North Korea. Okay, friends. So these six countries is known as six party talks, and this was another P5 plus one. Who are the P5? UNGC, UNSC, the permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, UK, US, Russia, France and China. Okay, so plus one is the Canada. So they are talking about the Iran nuclear power program. Okay, so these are the two parties which are talking about the North Korea and the Iran nuclear power program. Now NSG, nuclear suppliers group, very important and frequently was in news because of India. India applied for NSG for the first time and was made unsuccessful because of the China, because China didn't said yes to India's entry. Okay, so what is NSG? It was made after the first nuclear experiment of India, mainly in order to prevent countries like India going for further nuclear experiments. Okay, so energy was made to restrict the use of the nuclear energy for military purpose, and then the supply of the uranium also. There are 48 members of the energy. Important non-members are India, Pakistan, and Iran. Friends, so friends, these are the important content or the important topic about the nuclear and its nuclear energy. So these are the only thing important for your exam, and if you do this, definitely you will not be able to left a single question from the nuclear power plant in India or the nuclear energy. Okay, friends. So now let's talk about some more about some thermal power plant in India. Important thermal power plant in India. So friends, there are lots of thermal power plant in India. As I told you before, also nearby 1.7 lakh megawatt electricity is made by the thermal. Okay, three reactors based on thermal are coal, gas, and diesel. Okay, so the first and the largest thermal power plant is the Vidyanchal thermal power station. Vidyanchal thermal power station is in MP, Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Now Mundra thermal power station, thermal power station. Vidyanchal is in Madhya Pradesh, and Mundra Ultra. Mundra Ultra. These are the Mundra is the second largest, and Mundra Ultra is the third largest thermal power plant, and these both are in Gujarat. Okay, you can see here. So you can see it here. Mundra Ultra Power Station. It is in Gujarat. And another is the Talcher Super Thermal Power Station. This is the fourth biggest thermal power plant in India. Talcher. It is in Orissa. Okay, very important. 2 or 3 times this question is asked in many exams. Okay, so Talcher is in Orissa. Now Korba Thermal Power Station. This is another important. Korba is in Chhattisgarh, and it is the seventh largest thermal power plant in India. Korba it is in Chhattisgarh. Okay, so these are the 5 important thermal power stations which you need to understand, and you need to learn about it, that where it is in. Okay, you don't need to get into the depth of it. You only need to learn is the state where these thermal power stations are located. Okay, friends. So this is the important thermal and the nuclear power plants in India, which is important for your exam. So friends, thank you and all the best. Hope you will success in your upcoming exam.